Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Bo-chan.
I'm Nimacum.
I'm Van-chan.
In this class, I'll read all of you a part of Ulysses,
S.
L.
Ulysses, James Joyce, Chap, 10 Sec 3. The conductor pulled the bus strap to stay the car for her. She passed out with her basket and a market in it, and Father Comey saw the conductor. Help her in it and basket tan, and Father Comey thought that. As she had nearly passed the end of the penny fare, she was one of those good souls who had always to be told twice plus. You, my child, that they have been absolved. Pray for me. But they had so many worries in life, so many cares. Poor creatures. From the hoardings, Mr. Eugene Stratton grimaced with thick lips at Father Comey. Father Comey thought of the souls of black and brown and yellow men and of his sermon on St. Peter Claverus. J. And the African mission and of the propagation of the faith and of the millions of black and brown and yellow souls that had not received the baptism of water, when their last hour came like a thief in the night. That book by the Belgian Jesuit, Le Nombre d'Eslas, seemed to Father Comey a reasonable plea. Those were millions of human souls created by God in his own likeness to him. The faith had not DV been brought, but they were God's souls, created by God. It seemed to Father Comey a pity that they should all be lost. A waste, if one might say. At the Howthroad stop, Father Comey alighted, was saluted by the conductor and saluted in his turn. The Malahide road was quiet. It pleased Father Comey. Road and name. The joy bells were ringing in gay Malahide. Lord Talbot de Malahide. Immediate hereditary Lord Admiral of Malahide and the seas adjoining. Then came the call to arms and she was made wife and widow in one day. Those were old Royalish days. Loyal times in joyous townlands. Old times in the Barney. Father Comey, walking, thought of his little book Old Times in the Barney and of the book that might be written about Jesuit houses and of Mary Rochford, daughter of Lord Molesworth, first Countess of Belvedere, a listless lady, no more young, walked along the shore of Loughnane, Maid, first Countess of Belvedere, listlessly walking in the evening. Not startled when another plunged. Who could know the truth? Not the jealous Lord Belvedere, and not her confessor, as she had not committed adultery. The lay. Aculatio seminis intervas natural muliris. With her husband's brother, she would have confessed if she had not all sinned as woman did. Only God knew, and she and he, her husband's brother. Father Comey thought of that tiredness and continence, needed however for men's race on earth. and of the ways of God which were not our ways. John Cummy walked and moved in times of yore. He was humane and honoured there. He bore in mind secrets confessed, and he smiled at smiling noble faces in a besexed drawing room, salved with full fruit clusters, and the hands of a bride and of a bridegroom, noble to noble, were impalmed by John Cummy. It was a charming day. The lich gate of a field showed Father Cummy breadths of cabbages, curtsying to him with ample underleaves. The sky showed him a flock of small white clouds going slowly down the wind. Maltener, the French said. It's just an homely word. Father Cummy, reading his office, watched a flock of maddening clouds over Rathcoffey. His thin sucked ankles were tickled by the stubble of Clongowes field. He walked there, reading in the evening, and heard the cries of the boys' lines at their play. Lone cries in the quiet evening. He was their rector, his reign was mild. Father Cummy drew off his gloves and took his British breviary out. An ivory bookmark told him the page. Lunds. He should have read that before lunch. But Lady Maxwell had come. Father Cummy read in secret Pater and Ave and crossed his breast. She's an edutrium. He walked calmly and read mutually the nouns, walking and reading till he came to ris and beati immaculati principum verborum tuorum veritas. In itinam omnia edicistitu. A flushed young man came from a gap of a hedge, and after him came a young woman with wild nodding daisies in her hand. The young man raised his cup abruptly, the young woman abruptly bent and was slow, care detached from her light skirt, a clinging twig. Father Cummy blessed both gravely and turned a thin page of his breviary. Sunt princeps persecutisset migratis et verbis tus formidavic cormium. Corniculaire closed his long daybook and glanced with his drooping eye at a pine. Coffin had sentried in a corner. He pulled himself erect, went to it and, spinning it on its axle, feed it shape and brass furnishings. Shearing his blade of hay, he laid the coffin lid by and came to the doorway. There he tilted his hat brim to give shade to his eyes and leaned against the doorcase, looking idly out. Father John Cummy stepped into the Delamant tram on Newcomen Bridge. Corny Kelleher locked his large-footed boots and gazed, his hat tilted, chewing his blade of hay. Constable on his beat stood to pass the time of day. That's a fine day, Mr. Kelleher. And Connie Kelleher said, "It's very close," the constable said. Corny Clare sped a silent jet of joy surging from his mouth while a generous White arm from a window in a ghost streak flung for the coin. What's the best news? He asked. I seen that particular party last evening, the constable said with bated breath. Owen, a late sailor, crushed himself round Bracknell's corner, skirting Rabiotti's Secream car, and jerked himself up Bickle's street. For England. Home in BD. J. O'Mulloy's white Gowan face was told that Mr. Lambert was in the warehouse with a visitor. A stout lady stopped, took a copper coin from her purse and dropped it into the cup held out to her. The sailor grumbled thanks, glanced slowly at the unheeding windows, sank his head and swung himself forward 4 strides. For England. To be continued.